Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June the 18th, 2019. We're going to be talking about WWE's Monday Night Raw. Days before, we have days away until Stomping Grounds. And we got two new matches got added to Stomping Grounds. And we find out a new special guest referee? Who's going to be the referee to verse for the Baron Corbin and Seth Rollins match? Well, ladies and gentlemen, to start the show was Elias. And Elias was just talking a lot of mean things about LA. Los Angeles. Oh my God, everybody been making fun of them. Don't know why. I guess they lost. I think they're the Warriors and they lost to the Raptors. I think. Are the Warriors of Los Angeles? I don't know anything about basketball, but ladies and gentlemen, they are upset about that. And then he did reveal that he's going to be the guest referee for the Stomping Grounds match between Corbin and Seth Rollins. Until Seth Rollins came out of nowhere and beat the living hell of Elias with a steel chair, just like he did to Sami Zayn last week. He beat the living hell of Elias. It was a short segment. It wasn't no interruption, talking. It was actually Elias doing what he does. And then Seth Rollins just destroyed him. And then we had a fatal four-way match. We had The Miz, Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley, Cesaro. I forgot oh my God. I know it's a fatal five-way match. Ricochet, Cesaro, Braun Strowman, Lashley. Well, so you either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ricochet, The Miz, Cesaro, Bobby Lashley, and Braun Strowman. To become the new number contender to the United States Championship and to versus Samoa Joe at Stomping Ground. Ladies and gentlemen, it was an elimination match. I did not know it was an elimination match until they got to the first elimination. And the first elimination was Cesaro. It was going a little fast. It was going a little too fast. Because Braun Strowman eliminated Cesaro, and then he eliminated Bobby Lashley with a power slam. And then Bobby Lashley and Cesaro helped Ricochet to pin Mr. Braun Strowman by attacking Braun Strowman and eliminating him. And then a great match happened between Ricochet and The Miz. It was an awesome match. I enjoyed the match. It was awesome. But the winner of that match was Ricochet, and he will be going to Stomping Grounds to burst Samoa Joe for the United States Championship. I think this match will be, I think it's going to be a good match. Samoa Joe is good, and Ricochet is good. I want to see that. Next match that we're going to be talking about is the Viking Raiders. They versed Jobbers, but we had the SmackDown Tag Team Champions for the Wild Card Rule that I'm getting sick and tired of hearing of, because ladies and gentlemen, they didn't have 5 guys this time. They have, I can't tell you all the guys because I didn't get to them. But ladies and gentlemen, we had Viking Raiders versus Jobbers, and they won like 2 seconds. No, I can't. And then we had the Kevin Owens and Sami show. No, I guess, no, that's a whole, is that a one-night thing? And then they had a special guest named Baron Corbin, because he's going to name another special guest referee for the match, because Elias didn't work out, so he says EC3. EC3 comes down on the ramp, and then here comes Seth Rollins and beats the living hell out of EC3 with a chair. And ladies and gentlemen, EC3 is no longer the referee. And then the New Day comes out. All 3 of them. Yeah, that's... Oh my God. All 3 of them came out, and ladies and gentlemen, we had a 6-man tag team match. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Corbin versus the New Day in a 2-0-3 Falls match. They didn't really need that. I'm sorry, but they didn't really need a 2-0-3 Falls match. For a 6-man... it will be a little longer anyways, because it's a 6-man if you make it not long. But 2-0-3 Falls match, really? But the winner of that match was the New Day, because Sami Zayn was about to get, Baron Corbin was about to do a clothesline to Kofi Kingston, and then he accidentally hit Sami Zayn Kevin Owens got angry, started pushing Baron Corbin. Corbin pushed Kevin Owens, and then Kevin Owens did a super kick onto Baron Corbin, and then they walked away. And then Kofi Kingston did the Trouble in Paradise. 1, 2, 3, the New Day gets the win. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Stomping Grounds, on Stomping Grounds, we just heard is that the New Day, Big E and Xavier Woods, because Kofi already has a match at Stomping Grounds, will be versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at Stomping Grounds. That's the 2 matches that got added. Then we had Gallows and Anderson versus the Usos. And how this match was going to happen is that AJ Styles was getting checked out by the doctor. He said he's going to come back to the ring soon. And then Gallows and Anderson came out dressed as doctors. And AJ Styles kind of roasted him, saying, when is the last time you've been on TV? When is the last time you won matches? Do you remember when you guys made your debut? You destroyed the Usos. And then they have a match with the Usos, and they lost to the Usos. The Usos did a whole bunch of super kicks. It was a decent match. I enjoyed it. I'm sorry, I'm spitting now. But I enjoyed the match, but the winner of that match was the Usos. This is what I want, because they both are on Raw, and I don't think they're getting released yet. Like everybody else says, every WWE guy wants to get released because the creations of WWE, the gimmicks that everybody hates. Guys, here, let me get to one thing here, okay, guys? Yes, the creative team are going nuts because it's WWE. There's money involved. There's a lot of things in there. But remember this. WWE started a long time ago. I don't know when it started, but Monday Night Raw, when they are doing it every single week, started at 1995 to now. So that's like decades ago. It's hard for them because they did it decades. They don't want to do the same thing over and over for different generations. They don't want to do the same thing. So if there's other wrestlings, yeah, there's some better ones. I totally agree with that. Impact Wrestling is good. Ring of Honor is good. New Japan Pro Wrestling is good. But don't hate on WWE because what they have done right now. Because right now, they've been here for decades. They don't want to copy every gimmick from they did in the past. It's hard. Every wrestling promotion will have a problem. Every wrestling promotion. You guys think AEW won't? AEW is going to have a problem, and then everybody's going to make fun of them because they have a problem, and that's how. And then everybody wants to leave AEW and come to WWE, just like what they did with TNA. TNA was going big and big and big. Every single wrestler from WWE wants to go to TNA, and then it died, and then it came back, but it's still not better than WWE. So that's the difference here. Is that everybody has a problem. Stop hating on a wrestling promotion. They're here to entertain you. Mostly every wrestling promotion is there to entertain you guys, but you guys make fun of it. I don't know why. I think it's sad. But the Usos beat Gallows and Anderson in a match. Good job for them. Are we going to see the return of the club? Too sweet? I had to do it to my head. And then we had the Women's Tag Team Championship finally with a great team. Finally, a good team, not jobbers. We have the Iconics defend their titles against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Alexa Bliss somehow, some way, she talked to the McMahons and give her and Nikki Cross the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. But the interviewer went to Bayley and says, "You don't want to take a picture with a fan?" And she said no, and then she's going to try and make Alexa Bliss shut up. And then she came out. The match was going on. She was sitting there, and then she distracted Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss was pushing Bayley. Bayley was pushing Alexa Bliss, and the Iconics beat Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss for the women's tag team titles. And at Stomping Grounds, Nikki Cross now believes Alexa Bliss about Becky Lynch. Bayley and she wants to be, because her dreams got broken by winning the women's tag team titles. Well, it didn't. She wants Alexa Bliss break Bayley's dreams by taking the women's championship with Nikki Cross in the corner of Alexa Bliss at Stomping Grounds. And then we have Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan. The last time they met in a one-on-one match, I believe it was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, guys, the last time. And Seth Rollins going to beat Daniel Bryan. But this match was, it got a little short because Rowan attacked him, and then everybody else came. The New Day came. Usos, the Revival. I don't know why the Revival came, but the Revival came. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn came, and everybody got kicked out, and the match restarted, and then it turned into a good match. It was getting awesome. It's awesome to watch, and then the winner of that match was Seth Rollins. He beat him, and then, ladies and gentlemen, he was about to celebrate onto the ramp, and then he got attacked by Baron Corbin from a chair a couple of times, and then he got into the ring. I think he did at End of Days, and then he held up the championship with his ugly little smirk, saying that he's going to win the championship this Sunday. I will be doing a prediction video. I will be betting on this. I will talk to Gremlin13, see if he's going to bet on it. Well, technically, if he wants the championship, he has to bet on it. Because I don't want the tag team titles. I don't have a partner. Your pay-per-view's champion is finally going to defend his title. Thank God it's actually a pay-per-view, is not a live event. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If you guys didn't see my Father's Day video, that's on my blog channel. If you guys want to see that, hit that subscribe button or hit the video. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed it, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye-bye.